Hi guys, it's Aaron Intende, and today I've come here to answer some of your questions. What is Dvlottery and what it takes for you to go to America through Dvlottery? First of all, Dvlottery is a USA government program put in place for people who participate in Dvlottery to get a chance to be selected. So that they can come to America and get a permanent residence. So that's what the reason why they call it green card lottery. So this is a program for any person from different parts of the world. There are a few list of countries which are ineligible. Countries like Nigeria, India, Philippines. UK was ineligible but back into business recently. So through this with Dvlottery, you find that the individuals who participate, they already set up an application in October every year, from October 5th to 9th of November. So these applications will always be enrolled into the program, and it happens that it takes a while for them to select you. So until the next year, in May, that's when your results come back. So when results come back, what do you have to do? You just have to get your confirmation number. When you get this confirmation number, you use your date of birth and your last name, that is the surname. So you use this kind of information to log into. Then you find out whether you've been selected. Not everyone is selected, but mostly there is more than 100,000 selectees. This like 100,000 selectees, they are fighting, or they are selected to get a number of visas, which is 55,000 visas. It doesn't mean everyone who is selected will get this kind of visa, because there are rules. There is restriction to the level of education. There is restriction to, if you don't have a certain level of education, that is a high school level of education or high school equivalent, you have to get a work experience, which is 2 years in a work experience, which needs training for like 2 years training. That is according to the USA government. So through Dvlottery, there is a lot. Through Dvlottery, you have documents which you will need to present. Documents like a birth certificate, police letter. When it comes to police letter, you find that if you have ever traveled outside your country 6 months and you lived in a country over 6 months, you have to get also a police certificate beyond your country. Meaning you have to get a police certificate from any other country where you have stayed for over 6 months. This, most especially those who have traveled to China, maybe studied in another country rather than your country, India, lived in UAE, lived in Kenya, Nigeria, and other countries, or worked. So you have to provide police letter. Then there is documents like birth certificate for you and your accompanying family members. Document like marriage certificate, work experience. there is another form you always fill, that is a DS260. When you fill this DS260, you put your information and your accompanying member information. That after that, they will send you an appointment later within a 1 year period of time. Within the 1 year, that means the fiscal year for that year. So when you get an appointment later, you go for your interviews, and after getting that appointment later, when you reach at the interview, that is the embassy, American embassy. They will ask you to present those documents. They will make you pay for the interview, but beside the interview, there is something called medicals, which you have to go for. They will make you pay for that medical around $200 to $300, according to the vaccinations you have taken. After the medicals, when you are at the interview, you present your documents at the document counter. You pay for the interview visa fee, that is $330. You go for the interviews. They will take you through an interview section whereby you will meet a counselor or an interviewer who will ask you questions about yourself. The interviewer is not there to fail you, but he's there to make sure you are a right person and eligible to travel. Same applies to your accompanying members, family members. For example, if you never added a child on your initial entry, there the interviewer will deny you the visa, because in the first place you did not add that person and you're bringing this person there. So if you have a wife, a spouse whom you did not add, and now you're adding that person, the interviewer will make sure that person is eligible. He'll make sure you can prove that you have been together beyond the application, the initial application time. So afterwards, if you're good to go, you answered the questions which the interviewer wants, or the counselor, he will approve you, and you leave your passport. You take your other documents. The other document, they will take only photocopies, meaning they might photocopy if you don't have, but I always advise you guys to photocopy so they can take the photocopy you did. Then afterwards, if you haven't answered his questions, he might ask you to go back and get proof. If you have no proof and you fail to answer his question, he will deny you. For example, showing proof of education, proof of marriage, proof of birth certificate, he will deny you. But when he denies you, he gives you a red paper. When he asks for more information, he gives you something like a yellow paper, so you can provide further information. Then he will approve your visa. If you're approved, he give you a green paper which has further instruction how you're gonna pick your passport and welcoming you to America. So guys, that's my message for today about green card lottery. Thank you for watching, and please follow me for more other instructions for Dvlottery. Thank you guys. I'm Aaron Nintendo, and I'm in Massachusetts, USA.